Hello, I'm Brian Staten with our new volleyball coach, Danielle Marante. Danielle comes to us from Marshall University, where she has served as the recruiting coordinator, as an assistant coach there for a long time, had a tremendous career at the University of Tampa. Absolutely loved visiting Tampa, hated playing them because they were absolutely so good. But a precedent setter here for the University of Tampa, a four-year All-American, four-year All-Conference, Sunshine State, all-region, all-conference performer, set so many standards there at the University of Tampa, and through the Sunshine State Conference had a tremendous career, going 15-4 all-time in league play. So obviously you like playing the game, and I talked about the University of Tampa as a Division II school, and I think coming from Marshall University, you go there and you get an opportunity to coach and see some of that different level and that different style, but you're a person that loves Division II. So welcome to Tusculum University.
Thank you for that introduction. It was very nice. I do. I loved being at Division I, the level, seeing the competition, getting to learn some more. But I do. I just love the game. I love the sport of volleyball. Obviously, as a player, I had a huge passion for it. And I just want to share that passion with younger players. I feel like I have something that they can relate to. You know, I was a player myself. I'm a coach, I'm a mom, so I have all of those things that, I understand from a lot of different angles, that I can share with them. So I'm excited.
You come here to Tusculum, and what we believe is a wonderful job here in the South Atlantic Conference, because it's a good level of volleyball, a good conference with good levels of volleyball with some other teams. What was the draw for you? When you see this job come open, what is the thing that kind of says, that's the job that I want to go after?
Yeah, when I came here for my interview, I was really impressed with the facilities, obviously, for one. Everyone made me feel like it was just family. It was home. You know, it was a nice place. It was a warm feeling. Doug and Randy and Deb, they just took me in. You know, they had conversations that are very honest. You know, this is what we're trying to do. This is what we're working with. And I just embraced that. I think it was a really nice feeling that they also wanted me to be here. You know, you want to be a place where you feel like you're wanted and you can make a difference. And I've heard nothing but good things about, the girls being in this community in Greenville. So also, too, within the conference, I know with the teams that we play, it's pretty much even across the board, they kind of said. So as far as the talent, I feel like we have that talent to go after these big teams, that are up there at the top.
You talk about the community feeling, and that's what Mike Robinson, I think he epitomized here, especially here at Tusculum. Longtime volleyball coach, had a lot of success here as well, a guy that just will be a program guy, will love the program as well. When you come in, I'm sure you probably haven't thought about that. When you replace somebody like that, have you given that some thought, to a guy who's been here for a long time?
Yeah, I respect everything he's done here. I know the players love him. He's spent a long time in the community as well. And, I'd love to be able to reach out to him or have him reach out to me. If there's something that he wants to share or come cheer us on at matches, I mean, I'd love to have him here. I know he's a figure that the girls will look to and want his support, and I'd love his support, for being able to take over his program. So obviously we're going to try and start fresh and, change some things up and rework some things just to get some fire going. But I'd love for him to, be here and cheering us on too. So that would be great for me.
It's a pioneer program, obviously, that looks to get back there into the top. And you talked about needing that fire and doing that. And when you look at it, you've already mentioned it, the parity in this league is ridiculous with Wingate and with what Anderson has been able to do over the last couple of years. You got LMU and Lenore Ryan, all these teams that are leaps and bounds coming forward. What do you see when you look at it as an outsider looking in? One of the things that maybe you need to feel as if one of the biggest challenges for this group going forward?
I know there's a young team, but I feel like there is a lot of talent. I think maybe we add a couple pieces to the pieces we already have, and then that pushes us to that next level. I was able to watch film on the girls against Wingate, and they're not that far behind. I mean, I wouldn't even say behind. I would say that we're challenging them. Maybe we just, it's that strength training that we get, the conditioning, we're adding that in, we're pushing harder, in the gym, we're focusing more on some skills here and there, and serving tough, all of those things, those are difference makers in the match, and I think we're going to be able to do that, and then I think those teams, maybe they need to watch out for us. So. I'm excited.
It is an opportunity right now as things happen over a break like they do. You don't necessarily get an opportunity to meet some of the girls. So going forward, what will the challenges be coming in when you're coming in a little bit late as far as maybe the recruiting process?
Right.
Or do you feel as if you already have a good stronghold on some players that you may need to bring in here to Tusculum?
Yeah, I think there's challenges with any program when you're starting fresh, you know, being the new coach. But I think we have a good base. I was able to meet with the girls before when I came on my interview, so that gave me kind of an introduction to, you know, what we're working with, what they want, what they need. They had a lot of good questions for me, which was, you know, it gave me some insight into, okay, what do we need to do going forward? And then as far as recruiting, like you said, it's a good time to come in. It's the spring, club volleyball starting. There's a lot of tournaments that are going to be, you know, able to recruit at. Plus I have some kids, you know, in mind that I've watched the past couple years that, you know, maybe they'd be interested in coming to this program. I think it's be a great opportunity for them to do it. And, you know, we can definitely show them all the great things about being at the university.
From Huntington, West Virginia, our landscape hasn't changed a whole lot. Still a lot of mountains. But from the Sunshine State, I have no idea what's going on. It's usually not this warm here in East Tennessee, so I don't want you to get too used to this.
I know. Maybe I brought some warm weather. I don't know.
That is probably the good thing. Are you settled in? Do you feel as if you're kind of getting there?
I think I'm getting settled. I literally just got in here yesterday. So, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but like I said, I already feel like, you know, I can make this my home for my family and just the program itself. I'm looking forward to, you know, learning my way around a little bit better, but so far I feel good.
Okay. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
We start a 3-game homestand for basketball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is awesome.
I need to check that out. I love basketball.
We've been on the road enough. Sick and tired of being on the road. So
I hear you. It's nice to be home.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Danielle Marante, the
you.
newest Pioneer volleyball coach, who's going to attend some of the basketball games.
That's right.
As well, because we've got that 3-game homestand coming up, which is really, really awesome. See her and check her out in volleyball. Volleyball season, obviously a fall sport, but you can always come out and visit Tusculum University and see what's up new here at Tusculum. She's Danielle Marante. I am Brian Staten for Pioneer Volleyball.